What's up, MetaNerdz? This video is all about the Assault Frigate Mark 1. It was manufactured by Rendili Star Drive, since it was based off of a Dreadnought-class heavy cruiser that was modified by the Rebel Alliance shipyards, who changed both the size and armament of this ship. It was 700 meters, or 2,297 feet long, about one Zillow beast longer than its predecessor, and less than half the length of an Imperial Star Destroyer. It came equipped with a Class 2 hyperdrive, the same as the ISD, while also having a backup Class 12. Its shielding and hull was about 2/3 the strength of the Victory-class Star Destroyer, but the Assault Frigate was ridiculously more crew-intensive. Despite being 200 meters shorter than the Victory, the Assault Frigate required nearly 4 times the crew, 16,000, compared to the 4,798 crew of the Victory. The Rebel Alliance quickly realized that this was expensive and about the worst kind of requirement a ship could have for what was a relatively small rebellion. Knowing that they had to fix this, they figured out how to replace most of the crew with droids while automating other systems, lowering the requirement to just 4,882, and it could even get by with a minimum crew of 1,500. This included a large amount of gunners, who had to operate the 15 laser cannons, 20 quad laser cannons, and 15 turbo laser batteries. Though it retained a great armament, it did lose a ton of internal docking space, opting instead for 20 external docking attachments, which were fine in most scenarios, but the biggest problem was that these ships weren't encompassed in the hyperspace bubble, meaning that if the ship had to make a quick jump to escape Imperials, parts of the attached ships would be violently ripped apart. And it is unclear why this problem couldn't be fixed, as the Nebulon-B escort frigate had similar docking configurations, but those attached ships would be able to travel with it through hyperspace. The Assault Frigate also had at least one Gamma-class ATR-6 assault transport, used for taking its complement of 100 troops down to a planet's surface or onto disabled Imperial vessels. It could also carry 7,500 metric tons of cargo, enough for more than 1,700 banthas. Because these were upgraded by the Rebellion, they weren't uniform in design, and there are some that just look like an upgrade was made to the back section, still retaining that dreadnought-looking cockpit, while others had this fin up front, and there were even some split fin variants. This split bow, or twin-pronged version, was seen during the assault on Camino and 1 BBY, but were first used in great numbers during the Rebel Alliance's assault on Kashyyyk during the Galactic Civil War, and then after the Empire was fragmented following the Battle of Endor, the Assault Frigate Mark 1 became a staple of the New Republic Defense Fleet. Over the following years, more advancements were made on this vehicle, and they developed the Assault Frigate Mark 2, but eventually its successor was discontinued. Some Mark 1s stood the test of time, and as fate would have it, these modified Imperial vehicles earned such a good reputation of being an excellent combat warship that leaders in the Imperial Remnant put a lot of effort into trying to capture New Republic Mark 1s, and they would still be around for over 130 years after being introduced, as some Assault Frigate Mark 1s made up some of the ships that were used to travel to the Hidden Temple, which was constructed in 127 ABY. So that's it for the Assault Frigate Mark 1, and the only cool behind the scenes facts is that on the Wii version of Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2, the Salvation is an Assault Frigate Mark 1, whereas in the PS3 and Xbox versions, it is depicted as a Nebulon-B frigate. And in the Starship Battles miniature game, and the Starships of the Galaxy Saga Edition role-playing guide, they show the Assault Frigate Mark 1 as more elongated and as a twin-prong variant. But that's it for the Assault Frigate Mark 1. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to check out our social media, or ways that you can help support this channel, be sure to check out the description down below. If you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications. But more important than all that, remember, you know you've got a good ship design when the Empire tries to steal it back, and the Force will be with you, always.